What up, fellas?
Evening. Cheers.
Well, don't sound so excited. It's only an execution.
Whoop,
It's only going to be a death 1,000 times. You'll be fine. So, I haven't sent through tactics this week because I didn't really want to scare anyone. And it's just kind of going to be one of those things where the race really depends on the sprints because there's 8 of them. So you're going to get 8 lots of foul points. So, that's potentially 80 points for the rider that gets first. A lot of points compared to most weeks. And you also have FTS, so fastest through segment, on all 4 sprints. So that's only going to be, you could be on that leaderboard twice essentially. So the fastest guys could be getting first and second for each sprint. I'm expecting that the same guys will keep cropping up on the leaderboard because you've got Matt Meanwell, who's that guy we talked about the other week, who's like a sort of 3.4 20 minutes guy, but he's got an 18 watt per kilo sprint. He'll be there. He'll get a few points, but if he might get binned out the back if he's not careful. So he might then just be reduced for kind of going for FTS. And then after that, it's Darren and Patrick are the best 2 sprinters. And then a couple of 2 or 3 people after that, it's Jamie. So we've got some of the best sprinters and there's a lot of sprint points on offer. Therefore, we have to go all in on the sprints. So I think the best hopes of points really are Patrick, Dazza, Jamie from an FTS perspective, and Colin, Tommy, Jamie try and pick up some foul points. I think probably makes the most sense. So I don't know if you want to commit to that on probably laps 1, where you're going to be in the group for certain. Whereas later on, you might not know if you're going to be there. If you know what I mean, you might get dropped, you might be tired, etc. So maybe just go for it earlier on for you guys, especially if you're not expecting to be there at the end. So Jamie, I'd say just go all out on the first sprint. Try and get FTS and foul on it, and then you'll probably get dropped after that. So then it's probably going to be a case of when you get dropped, just recover and go for FTS segments. But feel free to stick in the pack for as long as you want. But remember, you're not doing anybody any favors. If you stick in the pack just to get to sprint 2, but you haven't got a sprint at sprint 2 and then you get dropped anyway, it doesn't really do us any favors. You might as well just kind of stop after whatever sprint, recover, and then go again because you're one of the best sprinters in the whole race. So we can use that ability to get FTS points. Dazza and Patrick, you're going to have to use your judgment here because you probably will need to be there or thereabouts at the end. But as we saw last week, we didn't even get anyone in the top 10 at the end in finishing positions, and we still came second overall because we picked up so many points on the sprints. So I think just kind of do what you did to get last time. Be conscious that FTS is going to be quite important because we go around, there's 2 laps, but there's 4 sprints. There will be quite a lot of FTS points in play as well, as opposed to usual. So you're going to have to meter that effort of trying to go, hard on the sprints whilst also keeping a little bit back. Lee, I think you're probably the X factor here. I don't really know how this is going to go for you because you've got a good 20-minute power, but obviously we don't really know how that's going to translate in terms of sprints. So I'd suggest you do whatever feels good for you. Yeah. So if you want to sit in the group and just try and sit in there and stay there as long as you can and pick up some finish points at the end, that's fine because you've got quite a good 20-minute power. So you probably will be in the mix there or thereabouts at the end if you just conserve your energy. Okay. Likewise, if you want to go for it and try and pick up some sprint points, that is where most of the points will be. So feel free. But we've got 5 other people that are probably going to do that. So this is probably the week where if you're not going for sprints, that's probably okay. So does that make sense to everybody? Has anybody got any questions? I know you're kicking off in 1 minute or you're about to go right now. So I'm just conscious trying to get everything out for you. Any questions?
No, cool. Nope.
Okay. I should have a good look on Zwift power this time. It's fixed. I don't know if it will be fixed today because I think the problem last time was the server traffic because of ZRL. But in theory, it's been working again. So I'm hoping I'll have live data for you this week as opposed to last week where I'm just cheering you on.
20 seconds then.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, remember, fast and furious out the pen. It's going to be fast. If you get dropped, your race is basically over unless you're going to go for FTS points. So do everything you can to stick in that group for as long as possible. And if you're, Collins and Tommy's, you know what you got to do to pick up some foul points. You've got to go deep for it. So do the best you can, and don't. More important than anything, don't panic if it doesn't go correctly. If you get dropped, you don't pick up any points. Don't worry about it. Nobody's going to be disappointed or anything like that, except you probably. So don't worry about it and just do what we can, same as every week. Do you want me to try and get the sprint distance markers for you, find out where they are? But they're pretty early on. Your first 3 sprints are pretty early and they're pretty close together. There's going to be very little recovery between these guys. So just be careful to try and not let the wheel go if you can avoid it. It's easier said than done. You can see the sprint finish banner in the distance. It's pretty soon. You can see it, right? It's at the top of your map. We're going straight here. We're not going to take a left. We're going straight. And that green banner is the finish line for the sprint. We're probably within 500 meters of the start of it, tops. I can't see it yet. It's going to be soon, though. People are starting to go. All right, let's have it. Go, boys. There's the start. You got this. 300 meters, 29 seconds of hell. Everything you got here. Go, go, go. Ali, Ali, Ali. If you're not near the front and you're not in the front 10, don't kill yourself. To just do what you have to do to not let the wheel go. Okay, good work, guys. Everybody looks like they're still in. I didn't get any sight on the front few riders then, so I don't know how we did, but it sounds like we got some points. I'll get you the results very shortly from Zwift Power.
I hope I got a top 10 there.
You did. Beautiful. Great work.
I think Patrick was first.
Okay. First over the line, fastest time is Patrick. At the minute, I'm not sure if this is just going to be the A's or the B's. That's the thing on the primes. But Patrick, either way, Patrick got the fastest sprint there. Gareth James got second. Jamie got fourth. Get in, Jamie. Good lad. Tommy got seventh. Fantastic work.
Nice.
That is exactly what you need to do. Now, a little bit of recovery. The next sprint's pretty soon after. Jamie, if you can get on, don't worry about it if you can't. If you just need to recover and go again for the next one, do that. Because you're probably on the... Yeah, you're probably going to struggle to get on there, I think. So just to breathe as much as you can, because the next sprint's coming up pretty short. You can see the finish line, right? It's as you go around the bend. So, Jamie, I'd almost, if you want to stop here and totally recover, like the sprint series, maybe think about that, because you probably need to give it a go. And that blob effect is going to be really powerful. So everyone in that group is going to have 3 watts, so to speak. Great work on that one, though, Jamie. Getting points there. Fantastic job in the big boys B race in B1. Right, you know this sprint, guys. It says you go around it says you go onto the cobbles. It starts. So if you go now. You got to go now. Launch it now. If you're going for it, anybody that's going for points, you got to go. Go now. Go on, Colin. Yes. Go on, Tommy. Come on, boys. You're going to pick up points here. You're going to do it. Go on, lads. Come on, everything you got. Go on, Colin. Yes, good lad. You're going to get 3rd, 4th here. Go on, mate. Fantastic. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful work. Everybody's cooked here. Just try and get a bit of recovery if you can. I'll get some times and some scores for you in a minute, but you definitely got Colin and Tommy in the top 10 there on foul. Colin got 5th. I think Tommy got 7th, maybe 8th. So exactly where we need to be, picking up the points.
I might have dropped out of it there.
It's okay. It's okay, mate. Don't panic if you have. You've picked up a good couple of points there. That was the job. You've mission accomplished. If you drop now, you drop, but you've done exactly what we needed. Colin, Matt Meanwell's there, and you got a better 20-minute power than him. So as long as he's there, you should be good, because the group must be easing up a little bit if he's there, I reckon. So you're stronger than him. Now, get as much recovery as you can, guys. I hate to tell you, but you're going to have to go again pretty shortly. And then you get a little bit of recovery, tiny bit. You can see the sprint finish banner in the distance there, right at the top of your screen. Yes, we go here. We're going to turn left, and then there's the sprint. It's pretty much straight away after we take this. We go around here. We take a curve to the right, and then we take a left at that bend. So as soon as we come off that, take that left, the sprint's going to be pretty shortly thereafter. And that was the start of it. Go, 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 go. It's a long one. So it's 40, it's probably 30 odd seconds for half a K. People are starting to go now. Yeah, let them drag you. Go on, Dazza. Go on, Dazza, mate. Yes. Beautiful. Ali, Ali, Ali. Good work.
Fuck.
Awesome job, team. Right, you get a little bit of recovery here. I know it's not a lot. Everybody, I promise you, every single person is hurting just as much as you are right now. There's no way anybody feels good after that.
Except for me, I'm waiting at the second sprint.
Don't worry, you'll get your suffering in by the end, mate. You know the drill, really, guys. It's just going to be this now to the end. So it's going to be those 3 sprints. Then you get sort of the pace is really easy between this and the next sprint. Then you get a little bit of recovery, and then it's the end of the lap, and you go again. So it's very difficult to get dropped between the sprints on this, I think. As long as you're in the blob, you'll be okay. And remember, even if you're not going for points on those sprint efforts, you just got to do enough to not get dropped off the back. It's a big blob as well. So again, if you're not in the draft, you'll really be suffering. And this next sprint comes at the top of a long rise. So if you are going for like foul and you haven't, you don't want to go, you haven't got the energy for FTS, but you want to try and make a dig at foul either this lap or next lap, it's a good one to do it on this one because of the rise before. It's quite like a sustained little false flat just beforehand. It'll take a lot of the pace out of the group. So anybody doing big numbers on the front will sort of be more likely to get away. You can see the sprint finish banner at the top there, right? At the top of your mini map. So we're going to go up here, around that bend. We won't take this first right. We'll take the second right. Double back on ourselves a bit. So you've got probably a K and a bit till it starts. Maybe a little bit more. Looks like someone's going for points off the a break off the point off the. Someone's going for a break off the front. I'll get a bit more info shortly. His name's L Barnes, and he rides for Wahula Cole, who seem to be called Mandy in capital letters these days. I guess they got their courts of sponsorship by Ecstasy that they were looking for. A couple of the other riders doing bigger gaps to try and get away. So there's the sprint finish banner, guys. You can see it. I think it's worked out for Barnes. He's probably played a bit of a blinder there. Oh, he got mugged on the line. Always good to see. Well done, Patrick. It looks like you got some points there.
Okay.
It's difficult to get you the accurate info on the primes, guys, because I think they're mixed with A as well. From what I can see. You'll be pleased to know there's no what's his face? Sam Atkinson here today either to sandbag you all. Okay, guys, so there's no sprints now to the end of the lap. It's the start. That's it. There's 4 sprints per lap, and it's what is it, 6K to the end of this lap. So you get at least 6K recovery now. Remember, the first sprint's like a K after, so you've probably got about 7K between now and the next sprint to try and get as much energy back in those legs as you can. It's all going to come down to those sprints again. Quick look at how Joker getting on. Looks like Pete and Mark have been binned off the back already. I'm not surprised. It's a tough course, this is, if you're not a sprinter. Even the GOAT would get binned off. We also got the Chris's. Let's see how the Chris's are doing. I can help. Don't type in Chris Lawrence. There's about 8,000 of them. Okay, Chris is still at the front. Uh-oh. Chris is in, you'll love this, Colin. Chris is in 75th out of 76 place. Not, I would hazard a guess that things haven't gone particularly well for him in one way or another.
That's where I'm going to be in a minute.
I wonder if his electric shifting's gone again, and he's been stuck in the pen maybe, because there's no way he'd be back there unless he's had some sort of tech issue, I think. Dan Andrews is back in 71st, sorry, out of 76, and Gary is in 74th out of 76. So we got 4 riders in the bottom 6. At least they're good sprinters, eh? And they'll be able to get some points on the FTS attempts. So fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's what Dan's plan was, just to go for FTS.
Yeah, he's a C rider. He can't stick at the pointy end of a B race, you know, that's this sort of brutal for 2 laps and 8 sprints. It's just not feasible. As good as he is for a C rider racing in B, he does very, very well, but it's just, you've got to be practical. And he's a great sprinter compared to the other sprinters in that division. So it just makes sense to maximize your chances by doing that. So what we're good at Snow, we've got a lot of good sprinters. So we've always been good at sort of not shying away from, you know, if you get like 40th place out of 80 riders, you're getting fuck all points for that. If you don't get any segment points as well. So it's almost better to get like 70th place out or 76th out of 76. But if you get a load of segment points along with it, it's way more important. Was that the lap banner, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so my distance banner's off. Is it 12? Okay, so I think, yeah, my thing's off. So if we've just gone through the banner, then it's a sprint, Cato the sprint. Yeah, sorry, it's got my meetup distance, which has confused it. So you can see the top of the sprints there, guys. So you're going to have to give it a go here. As soon as you get past that left-hand turn, which we're not going to take, it's on. You have to start winding up at the very least. People are going for foul from now. That's going to be ambitious.
Let me know when you're through sprint 1.
Okay, very close to it. Just passing the left-hand bend now. Okay, people are starting to go. Go, go, go. Go on, Cole. Oh, you're going to pick up points. Go on, Cole. You're going to pick up a load of points, and Patrick's behind you as well. So you're not just you're leading him out as well. Go on, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Beautiful, beautiful, Patrick and Colin. Well done. It looked like someone else got points there as well. I didn't quite see who. Looked like one of us. It looked like Lee, maybe.
Toast now.
Yeah, great
I'm
work,
going,
Colin.
bro.
Yeah,
My legs are
beautiful.
shattered.
Yeah, it's
Not sure I
okay.
can keep up.
It's okay. Just try and sit in the group for as long as you can, Patrick. It's all good. The groups, there's loads. Colin's in 25th place, and there's a shitload of people behind him. It's all going to come back again together. So you'll have a few seconds, guys, to recover here. I know you feel absolutely cooked, but you will have a good 10 riders to come past you before you need to start worrying about it. So you've got.
Wait in the second sprint.
There's Barry Gibson. We're get on his wheel. We're coming up to the next sprint pretty shortly, I think. To be honest with you, Jamie, it's. I haven't got an exact distance, but it wasn't long after the first one, and we've gone through the first one. Okay, that's the last ride. Those are the last riders, Colin. So if you can get on, get on. If not, don't worry. Just sit up and recover. But those are your last ones. Eric Schlange is behind you. He's the last one in the group. No one else behind. Beautiful, fantastic work, guys. I know you cooked yourselves there, but look, you're still in the group and you got a shitload of points. So mission accomplished. Great work.
No, I think we've got 11th.
I don't think you did, but I'll have to see it again. Because you were in third or fourth place when you sat up, and a few people did come past you, but I don't think 6 people came past you. Hey, Jamie, we're gaining on you pretty shortly. Yeah, Jamie, we're gaining. We're about 40 meters behind you. We're
Yeah,
doing
the sprints.
Yeah, we're doing 38 kph. You can see where the sprint is, guys. Yeah, good. If you can jump on, Jamie, perfect. You'd have timed it ideally, but we're doing 42 kph right now, so you're going to have to be at that sort of speed. 43 kph right now. 44.
Sprint
Go,
only
go, go,
set-
go, 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 go. If you're sprinting, you're going to have to go right now. Go, 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 go. Ali, 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 Ali.
Okay, I'm gone.
It's okay. Just if you can try and sit in, try and sit in. If not, don't worry. You did your mission accomplished. Okay. Good work there. Dazza, if you can try and push in a little bit to stay in.
No, I'm done. Sorry.
That's the last. Those are the last riders in the group. Just behind you there. Yeah, great work. Okay, mission accomplished, Colin. Good job. Okay, Dazza, you need to push a little bit to try and get in there if you can. That's the last. Those are the last riders. If not, no. Good effort, mate. Well done. Good job on the sprint. Okay.
I'm gone. Sorry, lads.
No, don't apologise, mate. You got some points. Good effort. Everybody's doing a great job. We know this is attritional. We know we're asking a lot of people, and we're burning all your matches, and you're potentially going to get kicked out the back. It is what it is, but it's worth doing it to get those sprint points. It really is. Okay, Jamie, you still in that group from the looks of it here? You might be able to give the next sprint a go then. Lee, you're still in that group. Perfect. So you'll be picking up finish points in that group regardless. So that's good. Okay, Patrick, if you're there and you don't want to go for this sprint, that's absolutely fine because we're probably going to need you a little bit later on if possible. I know that's asking a lot, but if you want to skip this sprint and think about the one after or the finish, then that's probably acceptable because we've got Jamie in this group as well. Go, 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 people. Go on, Jamie. Come on, get some points here for us, bud. You got this. Everyone else is totally cooked and they're not even on your level anyway in the first place. Go on, Jamie. Go on, mate. You're going to pick up some points here for sure. Great work. Last big push. Boom, boom, boom. Ali, Ali, Ali. Good job. Great work there. Fantastic. I think Lee picked up some points as well from the looks of that. Great job, team. Well done. Looked like Lee was in the top 10 to me. I'll have to get a look on the results. Okay, guys, you get a tiny bit of recovery now until the next one. And remember, it's just one more. I know it feels like a million. We've had a million. It's just one more now. I know it feels rough, guys, but you're doing a great job so far. You're doing exactly what we need. Picking up the points where we need them. We'll have done okay today. It's still got to do well on this last sprint at the finish, but if we can do well on them, I think we'll have done all right today. Imagine being in a team called Mandy. That's even worse than Snow. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think we've got the worst team name. There are some bad ones out there.
I think they changed it in memory of a last that died.
Yeah, somebody died. They were talking about it pre-race.
Oh, really? I thought it was their new corporate sponsor.
No,
Oh, that's bad timing then, because they've just lost their sponsor and looking for a new sponsor and a new name. So that's weird. That's a mad
yeah,
coincidence.
I believe they're riding this race in her honour and
Oh,
try to
wow.
call the name Mandy.
I see. That makes more sense then. Well, I should probably take it back to a degree then, shouldn't I? We'll see if we beat them first. It's their name on Zwift Power as well, so I just assumed that was the corporate sponsor they were looking for after the Cole pulled out. Weird. Well, they are in fact looking for a new sponsor after the Cole pulled out. Because Herd were talking about trying to do it. If you can push here, Lee, push because you'll get dropped. Otherwise, if you're not in the draft, I think, mate.
Oh.
Nice work. Okay, guys, you can see the end of the sprint there. So here it is. You've just gone through the start line. It's a long one. Slightly descent, so you can afford to wind it up a little bit. But yeah, going to need to try and grab some points if we can. If not, think about the finish, Patrick. You'll have to just make a decision if you feel like concentrating on this or the finish. I'll leave that in your hands. You know what you're doing, but these days. You're picking up a few points there. Beautiful. Good job.
Fuck.
You got a good crack at this, I think, Patrick. If I'm honest, you've got the best 20-minute power in the whole race and the second best sprint behind Meanwell. So I know you're cooked and you just used a lot of your energy there. But on paper, you are the strongest rider. So hopefully that gives you a bit of strength, a few extra watts in the legs.
I'll see if I can hold on to that.
Well, you pulled miracles out of the bag before, so we know you can do it. But see how you get on. We know asked a lot from all of you already. How long have we got till the finish in the front group? Like 2K.
One lap to go. Okay.
You probably have to think, Patrick, to be honest, about maybe skipping one or two of these. I think.
Yeah.
And then maybe you have to try and get a couple of the guys behind to give it a real good go for FTS, maybe. See if we can pick up a few points there. It'll be tough. Lee, if you've got anything in terms of picking up a few points, then give it your best shot. But again, don't worry too much.
Okay, mate.
All good. It's a reduced front group now. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's a lot less riders. There's about 30 in this group now. Which means that a third of the riders in this group are going to pick up points every lap. So I know even if you feeling cooked at this point, you go, I haven't got much in the legs to sprint. You don't even need to be fast. You just need to be in the top third.
Yep. I'll do what I can.
Eric Slange is off the back as well. Sure, this would make the website. Okay, so the next sprint, you can see it in the distance. You know this one again, so it's going to be basically just after that left-hand bend. If you're going for points, you probably need to start ramping there or thereabouts. Don't feel you've got to go for points on every sprint. So you get on. There's the start line. Everybody's got the aero power up. That's hilarious. Got the draft boost. Go on, Patrick. Go on, mate. Go on. Go on. Oh, I think you got first or third there. I couldn't quite see, but it looked exceptional either way.
Oh.
Great job.
Okay.
Okay, the next one's upon us straight away. Ready. There it is.
Ah, shit. Helvete
All
saatana.
right, good job, guys.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah.
Is it Tommy looking good? Keep ticking over there. Perfect. Jamie, checking on you.
Oh, fuck.
One of those names with a crazy name, aren't you? Like J. Dot Amy bracket P. Okay, Cole, you're looking good. There's nobody really too close in front. Oh, Gareth James, is that? It is. He's doing what? He's doing 0.2 watts per kilo, 0.1 watt per kilo. You'll be able to catch him here. Probably catch him if you stop pedaling.
No, they bridged over to his mate. They both use the ghost.
Fuck.
It is what it is. They're going to have to work. Both of them are going to have to work hard to stay ahead of the group of four of you behind, though, aren't they? If you don't want to chase solo and you just jump in. Oh, there you go. You got him. You got him. Go on, go past him. Go to his mate Mandy Barnes. Oh, he's trying to push to get on your wheel as well. But he's giving up. Oh, he's giving up. He's throwing in the towel. He's throwing the towel. His power's dropped off. Oh, he's giving up. He's doing 0.9 watts per kilo. He's giving it up there. That's for sure. Okay, he's going to get swamped by the group. I think he's going to get dropped by the group. That's catching him, you know. He's in big danger here. He's having to put a surge to get onto the back of this group. Okay, Lee, Patrick, you got another sprint coming up fairly soon. We're going to turn left here, go down that straight, and then it's pretty much straight after that. So again, even if you're not going for points. Oh no, wrong way. My bad. Ignore me.
This is the long one, railroad one.
Yeah, 500 meters. Colin, you'll be pleased to know you're not the only Nilok on Zwift anymore. There's another Nilok. Look, Barnes is just going to tow you to the finish line for some strange, bizarre reason. This is weird. What's he doing? You can see, and this is just like a TTT. It's like he's pulling and you're not, and you just sit on his wheel. What a legend. You disappeared off my screen, but you're back.
Ghost power up.
That explains it. Yeah, just sit on him, mate. Just sit on him, and if the group catches, it catches. Gareth's doing 4.4 or whatever. I mean, they want to play silly buggers. They're not going to drop you that way, are they?
Oh, nearly.
Nope, you're too strong for that. Gareth, you cook Gareth. Gareth would not let that wheel go if he had any business doing so. He really didn't want to let it go, I don't think. It was because he was trying to push to get on every time someone came past. He was putting a little surge. So I definitely don't think he wanted to let it go. And he's a strong rider. So if you're dropping him, you're in good form. Hey guys, this sprint's pretty much straight after this rise. It's the long one. There you go. You can see the top of it. So just do enough to get in, even if you're not sprinting. So good work, Lee. Good use of the power up. Oh, Lee and Patrick are going to get a shitload of points here. Oh, they're in second and third. Oh, what a mugging that was. That was textbook. Well played. Well played, boys. Very well done. I didn't see that coming. Top work. 18 points, boys. There, just right there. That was 18 points. That's more than a lot of people will pick up for finishing the entire race in total. You just got it there in one sprint between you.
Whew.
Now, guys, 3K, just over 3K to the finish.
Is there a time limit?
Say again, Jamie.
Is there a time limit?
Don't think so.
Good.
You just have to make sure you finish, because if you don't finish, we don't get the points, basically, for the segment or finishing points. But as long as you finish, you're all good. If the only thing is, guys, if you get a dropout, and it seems really weird, if you get a dropout and you, as you're about to go through the finish line and you can stop, then stop. Because if you go through the finish line when you've got a dropout, it's a bug and a glitch, and it means that you don't get any points whatsoever. It never registers you are finishing the race, because it doesn't get a connection as you go through the finish line. So it basically doesn't ever register that you've gone through the finish line. So you will finish the race and you'll have it on Strava, etc. But the points will never go through on the website, so it's a really weird glitch. So yeah, if you ever get a dropout, just make sure you've got an internet connection when you go through the finish line on these races, as bizarre as that is. Okay, 2K left. People are going to start to think funny business soon. But to be honest with you, I'd be very surprised if anybody goes early out, because everybody's going to be absolutely cooked from the amount of sprints. So I suggest here, if I was here, I'd be going about K out. I don't think anybody else is going to go any earlier than that, if I'm honest. And I think me going a K out would be probably I don't think anybody would go any earlier than that. And I don't know if many people would even go from a K. And I'd only go for a K because I can't beat Patrick in a sprint. What's the exact finish distance on your thing? Is it 37.0 or is it 37 point something?
37.3, I think.
Okay, thanks. So you've got about 700 meters. Sorry, 1.7K left then, yeah?
Yeah, 1.6.
Yeah, 1.6 now. Okay, cool.
Okay, let's finish strong.
Yeah, you got this, guys. You've put in all the hard work today. Let's finish this strong and top it off. And if you, I'm not going to lie to you, if one of you gets on the podium here, I think we've got a good shot of the win. We've got a good shot at the win, but we're going to need to get some points here. 1.3K as predicted. Nobody's gone yet. I think it's very bold to go this early. I'd be going here on this little rise, I think. That'd be my cue to go. But the longer we can sit in, the better for Patrick, really, here. Because he is the best sprinter in this group. Matt Meanwell's not here.
He's behind me. He's way back.
Yeah, he was back in Tommy's group before, yeah. So, on paper, Patrick's the best sprinter here. 1K to go. Oh, we know this finish, don't we, Patrick? It's the one that goes around the corner, isn't it? Because if we're going through the arc, this is our one. So you know exactly where to launch it on this one, and you know you want to be at the front on the inside corner. So when we go around that corner, it's the person that's on the front on that corner wins the race because of the way it works. Somebody's gone from the looks of it, I think. I'm trying to work out if that's a lap rider or not, but I think somebody's gone for it. I can't see who it is yet. It's one of the Belgian riders. 3 people have gone. I don't think it's slowing down from here. Go, 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 go. Go on, Patrick. Allez, 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 allez. France, France, France. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go on, mate. Go on, mate.
Oh, fuck.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Good
no.
effort. Well done.
Ah,
I know you guys didn't have much left there after that, so great effort. Really good. Yeah, I know, mate. You went real deep there. You and Lee. Great job.
Shit.
Well done, boys. Great effort. I don't even see Gareth James in your group. Has he been dropped, Colin?
Yeah, 48 seconds behind now. 42.
Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. Tommy, you can't have too long left now. What have you got? About a K and a half?
1.9, yeah.
It looks shit. Yeah, what hell.
Good work. You'll have to give it a go on the sprint as well, I'm afraid, Tommy, because there's enough points there, and there's enough people in that group where there'll be a point or two on offer.
Trying to save something for it.
Yeah, let them all work, mate. You know the drill.
Ah.
Come on, Carl. You got this. Let him drag you to the finish. You've binned off Thompson. He's a really good rider. Keith Thompson. He's a great rider. He's gone. Gareth James, great rider. 45 seconds back. And now our man Barnes is going to give you a lead out to the finish. What a legend. You've got a better sprint than him. Yeah, look, he's leading. Oh, he's leading you. He's doing the power up thing as well. What a ledge. Go on, mate. Go on. Oh, he's got nothing on you. He's got nothing at all. Smashed him. Absolutely destroyed him. Thanks for the lead out, Barnes. What a hero.
Oh, no more cramp. Come on. Oh dear.
Not the only one that cramps after an hour now, eh?
Oh, jeez. Hey, well done, guys up front.
Go on, Tommy. You got this, bud. Okay, go, 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 go. Launch it now. Come on, mate. Good effort, Tommy. Good work, mate. I think you actually got 55th then, and I think that's an extra point. So good effort.
Well done, Tommy.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, well done, boys. Good effort.
Yeah, great work. Lee, you were really strong,
awesome.
mate.
Yeah, felt good. Good to have nothing left for the last one.
I was going to say it's a little bit easier in B, but I don't think that race was any easier than the race you did in A. I'll be honest.
No, it's tough. Real tough.
Well done, everyone up front. And then us at the back. Well done, everyone.
I'll get you some scores very shortly, fellas.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I think I got 11th twice in the first few sprints. Again.
I don't think you did, but I'll have to see it.
Positions were jumping all around, so it was really hard to see where you finished.
Yeah. Okay. It looked like I was third at one point, and then when I went through the banner, it said 11.
Yeah. Had the same thing many times.
Okay. All I
on.
know is I got dropped. All I know is that.
Dazza, how you doing, mate? You got, what is it, a couple of K left by the looks of it. Keep pushing, bud. You got a few points earlier on, so we're going to need them. How you feeling? Do you knee all right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's fine. I just couldn't keep up. Too far.
Yeah, wow. You've had a couple of weeks like easy because of the knee as well, haven't you, man? So
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised. Really wouldn't be surprised. And it's fucking brutal as well today.
Yeah, that was
looked
horrible.
savage. Yeah, it looked really hard. That's one of those races where I'm very glad I didn't race. But it looked like Champs-Élysées felt similar sort of thing. But I think this was probably, I'd say this looked more brutal because there was more sprints. Isn't it?
Yeah, it was hard. I thought that when I sat after the second lap, I thought we'd start picking people up, but we never did.
No.
But those three Wahoo car drivers, they trying to turn me over all the time, the bastard. That
Yeah,
Barnes,
but
Barnes kept attacking.
It didn't
And then
work
the
out
other
though,
side-
did it? They
Well,
dropped all
yeah.
three. You dropped all three of them. So basically, obviously, no one else saw it, but I was keeping an eye on it. And there was three Wahoo riders in the group, and they kept. The two of them one of them put a ghost power up on an attack, and then the other one did the same thing to try and bridge to him and leave Colin for dead. And then Colin bridged up to the both of them, dropped the one, and then dropped the other one. Dickheads.
Yeah, it was like Barnes was pushing 5 for a lot of the time, and then he'd sit up, and then Gareth James would go with him. And then
I mean,
Well,
we'd be doing the jokes thing is we'd be doing the exact same thing
Yeah.
if we had the numbers. So I laugh, but we'd be doing it. We would be doing the same thing.
But I liked it because if Gareth James wasn't there, I would probably let him go.
Yeah, it's a
Because
bit
he
of
was there, I was
emotion.
like, no. I was like,
Yeah,
no, you ain't going, mate.
You want that. If you know people, there's always an extra bit of an incentive on the like. Whether I like people, whether I don't like people, if I know somebody, it always makes it a bit more. You just got to keep pushing, just because you don't want to be ceding any ground to them. But yeah, no, everybody did great today. I think you were all stronger than you thought you were going to be. I think everybody looked like they were getting points here, there, and everywhere. So I'm expecting quite a good result. We will have to see. I don't think you'll get the proper results for half an hour or so, but I will give you the preliminary ones in a minute. Because obviously there's still people out on course. Jamie's still out on course. Dazza's still out on course. So their points aren't going to come through yet.
Yeah, I'm in last place. I've still got a lap to go.
Yeah, well,